Birthright. Have you already seen your first spirit? My dead grandmother asked. In my mind's eye, I saw Mr. Creekmore's shadowy figure creeping behind his house late at night after he'd been pronounced dead. I said. It was hard to accept something that you had marked in the fate column years earlier. You have, she smiled. When? How old were you? She leaned in closer, our bodies almost touching. 11, I mumbled. But it was only once, and I'm still not 100% sure that what I saw was a ghost. It could have just been a shadow or some kind of animal. It was dark. You're already more advanced than you know, Courtney. She reached out a porcelain hand. Something inside of me snapped. This was all happening too fast. First, gagging on an unexplained smell, then seeing my dead grandmother, now being told that I'm some type of medium who can communicate with ghosts. When Grandma Sophie reached for my leg, I jumped and maneuvered myself off the bed in one swift motion. How am I supposed to believe anything you say? I asked. I'm not even sure what I'm talking to right now. Do you want some evidence that I'm the spirit of your grandmother? Ask me anything you think she would know. What did she get me for my 6th birthday? Without blinking, she answered, a sunflower dress. Your mother made you wear it for your school pictures. I was nervous giving a child like you such a nice dress because you love to play in the dirt. Thank heavens you kept it clean for those pictures. I bit the inside of my cheek. I had loved that dress and demanded my mother keep it, even when I did cover it with mud the following week. I kept it folded away in the back of my closet. I knew there was no denying that she was real and telling the truth. I knew that before I even asked the question. But now that I had validation, I didn't know what to do next. I decided that my first step would be to sit back down on my bed. We stared at each other, and the overwhelming silence was making me nervous. So, I started, looking into my grandmother's eyes. What am I supposed to do with this medium thing? Is it something I'm, stuck with? Oh, Courtney, she said, shaking her head. You should think of this as a gift and not as a curse. This is something special, something that only a select few are blessed with. I frowned, still not sure. At 15, I didn't want to be special. I wanted to blend in with my classmates. Grandma Sophie absently reached out and rubbed my knee. I froze. Her hand had not gone through my body like I'd assumed it would from watching the fictional ghosts on TV. Instead, I felt it with the same amount of weight as if my grandmother wasn't dead. Through my cotton pants, it felt comforting, if not a little cold. I felt the urge to reach out and touch her. Would my hand rest on her shoulder or go right through it? Go ahead, she said, nodding. I swallowed the lump that had formed in my throat and reached out a tentative hand. It shook a little before making contact with her left shoulder. I pulled away quickly. It was freezing, like touching a block of ice or standing too close to fire.